Hi, I'm going to talk to you about dressing for cold weather. If you're just going out, grocery store or something, and it's really cold, basically just your winter coat and gloves and the hat, whatnot. But if you're going to be out for any extended period, you need to dress in layers uh, underneath your regular street clothes or whatever you're wearing. I got some uh, I can't call them long underwear. I don't know what they call them. But these were for men, and they're thin and they fit under your clothes nice and easy. No bunching up. But it's relatively thin. And these cost me about, oh, $25, I think. They're some special brand, or I don't even remember what they were. I bought these a number of years ago, but it's the only set of these that I've bought, because if you just go to the store into the women's department, you get the same darn thing. Okay? You know how much I paid for these? $5. Okay? So I've got quite a few of these, and yes, they are technically women's wear, but if you can tell me the difference between this and this, well, then my hat's off to you. Same stuff, okay? Uh, if you can't find these, you can always find pantyhose, okay? Pantyhose fit under your clothes, uh, nice and smooth. Uh, if you're wearing a suit or if you're wearing jeans, they're not going to bunch up on you. But the drawback to pantyhose or tights, footed tights, is the foot in it sometimes will kind of grab at your toes. So I go with the footless. Okay, these are leggings, footless women's leggings. You can go for tights, pantyhose. You're just needing to add an extra layer. Okay, so I've got them in several thicknesses. This is a little thicker. All right, it's going to be colder. I'll wear a thicker one. I have some that are kind of fleece. Now these are for when it's really cold. Okay? All of these are $5 as opposed to 25 for the men's. It's the same darn thing, folks. There is no gender to material. All right? Uh, Women wear silk nighties. Men can wear silk pajamas. Silk. It's not male or female. Okay? Nylon. Women wear nylons on their legs. Men wear nylon jackets, nylon uh, pants. It's a material. Don't get hung up on whether it's for a man or a woman, okay? This is for your warmth, for your protection. And if anyone asks you, no one's going to ask you. But if they do, what does it matter, okay? Now, I've got some that if I'm ever out, and I keep these in an emergency pack in my car that I always have in my car in case I ever break down and I'm away from the city or whatever. Uh, and I've got some, they're very comfortable, but they're a bright color. I could use them as clothing for warmth, or I can use them as a signal. If I'm go off the road in a into a snowbank or something, and I can walk out, but I need something to signal to people that I'm here, okay? Nice bright colors. Along with that, your feet are gonna really get cold. This is basically if if you're out shoveling the driveway, you're taking a hike or something. You like to hike in the wintertime. Some people do. Have some boot socks. Nice warm boot socks. Some people buy wool socks. Those are very warm. They're water repellent. But some people are allergic to wool. It makes them itch. I'm one of those people. Wool makes me itch. These are made out of recycled 2-liter pop bottles. They're very warm, very comfortable. You always want to have, like a t-shirt under, a sweater, a sweatshirt, a hoodie, whatever. You always want to have gloves on you and in your vehicle. Always have a couple pairs handy, okay? I've got some. These are just cloth. They're very warm. But if I have to mess in the snow or ice or rain or anything, they're going to get damp. They're going to get wet fairly quickly. So I always have my ski gloves. These are very warm. Use them for skiing. So if it's really bad out, I'll always have these with me. Generally, I'll just have, a light leather glove just for general wear. Always have a stocking cap. Okay? Keep it in your pocket of your coat. Keep one in your car. Always have spare items in your car, because you don't know if you're going to break down somewhere and you need to stay warm till someone can get there to help you out. I've got numerous stocking caps. There's another one. Scarves. Put around your neck. I showed you in another video the scarf that my mother made me when I was 18 years old. It's 49 years old, and it just keeps me warm all the time. But get yourself a scarf. Have it, put it around your neck, cross it over your body. Underneath your coat, that's going to keep your core warm too. Keep your neck warm and your core. If it's bad and your ears are cold, your head's cold, put it on over your head, like that. All right. Maybe not be very fashionable, particularly for a man. A woman would do this more fashionably, of course. But if you're out in bad weather, cold weather, and something happens, you're not there for fashion. You need to survive, okay? So, have a scarf. I also keep in my car, this is from a jacket I had many years ago. It's the hood to that jacket. And I've got several of these for the jackets I've had throughout the years. But I don't wear a hood with my jacket. I wear a stocking cap. But I keep one of these in my car. Actually, I keep two in case someone is with me. If you break down, to hell with fashion, put that sucker on and stay warm. Right? This is all about staying warm and surviving until someone can get to help you. Now these are I don't wear these often because it doesn't get that bad. I'd have them in my car if I were going out somewhere. But I've got these gauntlet gloves. Alright. Now that is very warm rubber. You can tighten up the wrist like that, and it goes up and it covers your coat. Okay, so you're not getting snow or ice in there. And this can tighten up too. I'm not going to do it right now, but that would tighten the gauntlet up to where it's like that. So I have several different types of gloves depending on the weather, what you're going into. The thing is, be prepared. All right, you don't want to be out somewhere in your car and it breaks down, or you slide off the road and you're out there freezing to death. Keep some of this stuff in your car. Keep a blanket or two. Doesn't have to be a big blanket, just something that'll keep you covered up and warm somewhat. I've got 3 blankets in my car. They're just little ones, but they will serve the purpose if I need to use them. I was out somewhere one time, and it was a chilly night, and it was at a bar or restaurant, and we were all sitting outside, and there was a girl there that she didn't have a jacket, and she was sleeveless top, and she was cold. I ran to my car, got a blanket, and gave it to her. She wrapped up in that blanket, and she was fine. And that was, in the fall, okay? On top of, in addition to the winter coat that I would wear if I'm going out, I always keep a spare coat in my car in case I need it. This would fit underneath my big winter coat. So I can put this on and then my winter coat over it too. If I don't need it as a coat, I can always wrap it around my legs. I can put it over my head. I can wrap it around my feet. You just need to be able to survive until someone can come and help you. Now here's a couple items. It is more of a novelty type thing. I believe my brother got this one for me many years ago. One of these fur hats. And I'll tell you, even in the coldest weather, you put this on, the flaps will come down if you need it. I'm in Kansas City, okay? We get cold. Tonight is supposed to get down to like 9 degrees with a wind chill of 0. We've been having our cold weather coming in. The Arctic vortex is coming down, so it's going to be cold for the next 4 or 5 days. But this, it can be minus 20 and your head will be hot. But it's kind of cute too. Got another one, doesn't have the ear flaps, but again, nice fur hat. If you need it, you got it. And that's about it. Just your basic clothes. Dress in layers. Make sure you have sufficient clothing to survive if you're trapped outside somewhere. Now, if you're just going to go out sledding or something, or you go for a walk in the neighborhood, you don't need all this stuff, of course. But I wanted to, in particular, point out the leggings. I'll come back to them. They fit tight. They're nice and warm. They're not too bulky underneath your pants, or I suppose I should say trousers, in case someone from the United Kingdom is listening, because To them, pants is underwear. They refer to the outer garment as trousers. But these are great. $5. You can go to the dollar store and get them for $5, I think, still. But go ahead and get some extra. Don't worry about that. Oh, those are women's. It's material. It's going to keep you warm. I don't know if you remember, if you're of a generation, I don't know if they still have them. I'm sure they probably do. The thermal long underwear. Man, you put those on and your pants on over that and you're walking around like a stick man because they're so damn thick and they bunch up in the crotch so much. Leggings doesn't do that. You can't tell that you're even wearing them except that you're warm. So I hope this helps you somewhat. Most people know what to do. They just need to be reminded. Put some of this stuff in your car so that you have it. If you have multiple cars, put some of the stuff in each and every vehicle that you have, okay? You might even want to put an extra one, extra pair or extra jacket, extra gloves, in case you have a passenger that is not prepared. You want to be prepared. So, that's what I have to say right now about staying warm. I'm going to do another video about I keep an emergency pack in my car, and I keep a duplicate in my house in case I need it for whatever reason. I'm not a prepper. I'm not concerned about the grid going down. We've had power outages, but EMPs, yeah, it can potentially happen. Civil war, there's a lot of paranoia out there, but still, you need to be prepared. You don't have to go hog wild with it, unless you want to. A lot of people, they are prepared for doomsday. I'm prepared to live. So I'm going to go through my pack in another video. I'm going to pull everything out and show you what I have. And I hope you come and watch that video too. And, make comments, suggestions. Let me know what you have. Because there's things I may not have thought of. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it helps you. Please subscribe. Make comments, good, bad, indifferent, or just say, I didn't think of that. Or, I'm not going to wear women's leggings. I'm going to say, okay, go ahead and get cold. But go ahead, subscribe, like, and what else is there to do? Oh yeah, comment. And I'll see you next time. Thank you.